Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. My name is Reverend Ray Ellis. I am the Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at the Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is March 19th. I am governed by the law of God. And the scriptural reference for today comes from the 7th chapter of Romans, verse 22. For I delight in the law of God after the inward person. This scriptural passage tells us, first of all, that we should have delight in living. All creation is a manifestation of the delight of God. God seeing itself in form, God experiencing itself in its own actions, and God knowing itself in us as us. For the highest God and the innermost God is one God, and not two. But the passage also suggests that in addition to delight, the enjoyment of realizing that we are alive and awake and aware, we are also subject to the exact law that must govern everything. The law of the Lord that is perfect. We are then to combine our idea of delight with the concept of law, for love and law are the two great realities of life. Love as the outpouring of spirit, law as divine government. Let us then find delight in the law of the Lord which is perfect, as we say daily to ourselves, I am one with the infinite spirit of love, one with the outpouring of the divine life. I am governed by the perfect law of the inward being, made in the image and likeness of that which is pure, whole, and perfect. My whole life finds its impulsion in love, and all my actions are governed by the law of good. As I meditate upon this perfect law of God, I realize that it is operating in my affairs, in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. I know that the law of good is absolute. It is complete. It is open. It is operating in and through me now, bringing about everything that is good, everything that is right, everything that is happy. And since this law must be perfect as well as exact, and since it must know how to bring everything about that is necessary to my good, I place my whole trust in it. And so I say today and every day, the perfect law of good is governing everything I think or do and all my relationships with others. I delight in this law, and I delight in the divinity within myself and all people. So let's take that into our time of contemplation and meditation. So with this breath, I recognize the oneness of life. I recognize the one source, the one substance that has always existed, that existed before time, that existed before form. It is the energy out of which the first form was made, infusing itself within its form, incarnating itself within all form. It simply is. And because it simply is, it has no beginning. It just has always been. And having no beginning, it can have no end. It is eternal. All that I know it to be is peace, is power, one presence, one infinite abundance, infinite possibility. Within it, everything already exists, waiting to be expressed. This is what I experience it to be. And I experience it to operate based on mechanical law that operates the same for all. No respecter of personality, no hierarchy. Every user of equal value, because every user is the thing itself in form. And so its value is always the divine self. In the truth that all life is an incarnation of this one, I know that I am that. I allow myself to experience the divinity of my being. I allow myself to be aware in thought, expressed as desires of my heart, expressed as divine urges to create, to be the love, to be the life, to be the abundance, to be all that I imagine, all that I become aware that divinity is. I become it in order to manifest it. I delight in the law, in that mechanical operation that levels the playing field, that removes it from my human limitation and just makes it so. It is that aspect of the divine, that aspect of God that simply responds. God responding to God. Always yes. Always with laser accuracy. Always in alignment with the belief that it is operating upon. And so I commit myself again to this day to be aware, to be intentional in my beliefs and my thoughts, to examine every idea, every word, to gently, simply question. And anything out of alignment, I bring into alignment with the truth of being. Knowing that as I realign the thought, the awareness within me, I realign that within the whole. That today is a day of healing. Today is a day of reparation. Today is a day of alignment. One breath, one thought, one desire at a time. So I practice. I practice spiritual living. I practice celebration. I practice alignment just as easily and effortlessly as I breathe. Moment to moment. In the fluidity of life, I become the practice. Grateful. Grateful to have experience. Grateful to have deep, validating experience in this human realm of how law works. That the more I let go, the more I experience the activity of law. Because it is those beliefs that are holding on that change the operation of law, because it is then responding to those thoughts. And so I let go. I let go. The unfolding is the unfolding according to law, not according to Rafe. So I let go and I celebrate. I am grateful that it has already unfolded. It is already present, already here, already more than available. It is me. It is me. And so in letting go, I allow me to be that, to experience that. So I let go. I let life be life. I let law unfold everything. No resistance. No resistance. No resistance. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is.